MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's the finale, Game 7 of the American League Championship Series between the Seattle Mariners and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, everything to play for here as we get ready for Game 7.
Well, to me, this game is all about which team handles the pressure of Game 7 the best. The players know what's at stake. The fans know what's at stake. The winner goes to the World Series. The loser goes home. Every play really matters, so we'll see who can play the cleanest game and come up with some timely plays.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Charlie Morton gets the ball here at home in Game 7 of the League Championship Series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive base hit.
Oh, okay. I see how it's going to be. You're going to employ that, and you're going to use the ambush tactics and not playing nice right there. Usually, you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
From the stretch. Morton has logged upwards of 1,400 innings pitched so far in his career and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's gone 2 for 8. Bogaerts on at first, nobody out. 2 balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman. All even now, 2-2. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. The 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
First pitch of the at-bat. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Here comes the 0-1. He pulls this one into right, and that is down for extra bases as this will get one home and maybe two. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. Two more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
Hit out towards second. Right to him. Only play is going to be a first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Stepping in, Aaron Judge. And the Mariners trying to make this first inning even bigger here. From the stretch. And that misses inside 1-0. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale. Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Here it comes on 1-1. Outside 2-1.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Two and 2. Curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Grounded back up the middle. throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Mariners 2 and the Astros nothing. Justin Verlander will do the pitching in hostile territory here for Game 7 of the LCS. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Carlos Correa.
Now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land out there just foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Hard on the ground toward short, and that's through for a hit.
Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs. Fall behind in the count, and you make you pay.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get 1-3-1 count so your eyes can light up and guaranteed fastball let it eat.
At the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, that it just comes in out of the zone. You can command that with movement. It's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Next up for the Astros, Juan Soto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
So 1-1. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And another foul ball.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Verlander ready with another 0-2.
One ball, 2 strikes.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And it's fouled away. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Out in front of it, strike one. Blackman is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
0-2. Here it is. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Leading off for the Mariners, the center fielder, number 4, George.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
0-1 pitch on its way. And it's 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Hit hard down the line. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's the first out.
Batting it, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Joe Smith is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Now at the plate, Carson Kelly. He's set, and the pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Smith was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got one or two big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. And with 2 away, here's another look at our playoff bracket. And obviously everything on the line here in Game 7. Each team wants to be the one to have their logo slide into that empty spot there in the World Series. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. First delivery to him on the way. Hit sharply on the ground. He's right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Next will be the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bounce it to the left side, and that is through into left, and an 0-2 mistake here results in a leadoff single.
A nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, the pitch. In there for strike one.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that is off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the 2 outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center. And he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Soler, the former Royal, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1 strike.
Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And it's full now, 3-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
A shot down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So striding in, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, now the pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, a base hit in his first trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, strike 1.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch.
Well, that's not where he wanted that curveball. It kind of backed up and stayed in. That can be effective sometimes, but it usually doesn't have the same hard bite.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Here now the 2-2 is in there, a called strike 3.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Standing in now, Lourdes Gurriel, as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. He's trying to at least tie this one up here, if not bring home a couple and take over the lead here in the early going. Comes set, the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Base hit into right center. 1 run is scored. He's in at second safely, as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk a run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with a 2 RBI double.
Juan Soto to the plate now, as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Fouled away. Second and third, 2 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1 and 2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
The 2-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more from the big one. Game 7 returns after this. Hansel Robles is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Moving off to the Mariners, the shortstop, Xander Bogart.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The 0-1 on its way. This one's down to third. Arenado's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line, and it's gone. Oye, como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. His first homer so far in the series, and with it, the Mariners move out in front 3-2.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Now back, the designated hitter, Mykyta.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now the 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Soto is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
That's by him for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
At the plate, Aaron Judge, 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the belt, kicks and deals. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
The 0-1 delivery. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And that misses 2-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. His first homer here in the series. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. No balls and 1 strike. 3 runs already home here. Skied into straightaway right. Blackman is under it. And that's the 3rd out. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Seattle leads this one 5-2. Bottom of the 3rd now, and in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, 3rd baseman Nolan Arenado. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Nolan Arenado was retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the 3rd.
Charlie Blackman.
Here's Charlie Blackman now. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Andujar is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz, who singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, and the deficit remains 5-2. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Ladies and gentlemen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Please.
Nick Anderson, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 70, Nick Anderson.
All set for the start of the 4th, and that brings in George Springer.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called, and a questionable first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
So now to the plate, Carson Kelly. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 delivery. Slow little roller to third. Throw gets him. 2 down. So 2 are gone here in the M's half of the 4th. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Carlos Santana. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
1-0 the count. 4th inning here, already a 5-2 score. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Mariners lead it 5-2. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate.
leading up for the Astros, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, last pitch was 94. Then you pull a string 13 miles an hour slower right there. 81 miles an hour. You get guys in a rocking chair when you can add and subtract like that.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Bouncer to the left side. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
In is Jorge Soler. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0 home. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball, 1-1.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this night.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the
Well,
place.
you come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Three and 0 now.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. Here it comes, the 3-0. He's taken strike one.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Back to the top of the order now. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. First offering on its way. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Two runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with 1 away.
Second baseman.
So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Here's the first pitch to him.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
From the stretch. And it's fouled away. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Judge. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now. Here now is Juan Soto. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. From the stretch.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
A ball and a strike now. Here's the 1-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Astros leave him loaded. They trail 5-2. Is on his way to the mound, and this is a rather curious move to bring on the closer in just the 5th inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Eddie Rosario will be next. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Drilled on the ground to short. One there. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch. It doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Into the box, Andrew Benintendi, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 1-1 home. Lifted the other way to left center. Soler on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Mariners leave one, and it remains 5-2. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Nolan Arenado. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop, reined in, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Next to the Astros.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1.
0-1.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Two and 2 now with 2 away and the bases empty. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 1.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3, and the deficit remains 5-2. George Springer the next to hit. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
George.
First pitch on its way. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
The 0-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. chopped at third. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Carson Kelly, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First offering on its way. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Fastball called for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Here it comes, 0-2.
Ball, that's kicked out.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Grounded slowly to the left side. Right to him. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Wow, I know shortstops have the reputation for being flashy, and I think he was trying to show off his cannon of an arm on that one. But the cannon was a little too powerful, and the ball sails way over the first baseman's head. He did get a lot behind the throw, though.
Settling in now, Miguel Andujar. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's out.
1 out and a runner on second base. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter. Now the 2-1 pitch is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, his 3rd home run of this series, and the lead is now 7-2.
Hey, any home run in late innings certainly feels good, but when you're able to take the closer deep, you definitely send a message to the opposition. That's their shutdown guy out on the bump.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So now Carlos Santana, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. anticipated. Here's a ground ball now to the right side. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Mariners 7 and the Astros 2. Joe Musgrove enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 59, Joe Musgrove.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. That's wide, 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Good battle. Count remains full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And right into the shift. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
Striding in for Houston, Jorge Soler. It was a single for him in his last at bat. Set and the pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in the zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Popped up. Santana over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Santana has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Carlos Correa. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strikes.
A runner on first with 2 away. drilled down the line. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cover makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. He's 1 for 2 in this one. One and one the count now. 2 down, runners at first and second. And that misses. 2 and 1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Hard hit ball to second. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. Game 7 rolls on. We're back after this. In now the Mariners DH, Michael Conforto. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Conforto.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. The 1-0.
2-0.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Nope. 3-0.
3-0.
Pitch on the way. 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive base hit.
Well, I'm surprised by the pitcher right there going to the well for a second straight fastball. He had to feel that that hitter was on the previous pitch.
In now, Eddie Rosario, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Correa is under it, no problem, 1 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. Runner at first here, one man out. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, up there. Yep, that ball went out.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roy. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know it's where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Here he is in his third inning of work out of the pen, which isn't all that common these days. And he's looking a little off right now. These guys aren't used to getting this much work in a single game anymore.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The 2-0. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Now the 2-1. Line towards center field. Soler is there, 2 gone. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Now that the center fielder, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land foul shy of the wall. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Well, his pitch count is really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
The 2-2 popped up back behind second. Gurriel waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. Mariners leave a couple. They're on top 7-2. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in the outfielder, Juan Soto.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Nolan Arenado. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch.
2-2.
Line to the right side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and now it'll be the catcher, Carson Kelly. From the stretch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Miguel Andujar. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Liner toward right center. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Michael Conforto. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hit down the line at first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. They're on top 7-2. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the DH, Nelson Cruz.
the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And that's too high. Ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
1 out, nobody on. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting, center fielder.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
At the plate, Jorge Soler. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Has a look, now the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
2-2 to Jorge Soler. Here now the 2-2. Chopped at third. Tough to get to. Andujar fields it cleanly. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more from the big one. Game 7 returns after this. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Eddie Rosario.
Eddie Rosario.
He's set. Here it comes. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Fouled off. The 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up and really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. This pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. And there are 2 away now. Digging in, Andrew Benintendi.
San Antonio.
He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down to the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
2 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Soler is there. And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They're on top 7-2. Carl Edwards Jr., a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 19, Carl Edwards Jr. Leading up for the Astros, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0.
1-1. Three balls, 1 strike.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is there. 1 away. Here's Carlos Correa now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Correa.
Here's the first pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. 1 out, nobody on. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Now the 2-1. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now. 2-2.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Ready with another 2-strike offering. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He spoils another one, and will do it again. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. He loses him on ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Stepping in, Lourdes Gurriel. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Barring any late turnaround, this win would belong to Justin Verlander. The 1-0.
Ball in.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Juan Soto will be next. The 3-0.
Hey.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
The left fielder, number 22.
Archie Bradley enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column.
Now pitching for Seattle, number 25, Archie Bradley.
Ready for another shot now, Juan Soto. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A ball and a strike. A little bit outside. 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
3-2 now. First and second now, 1 man out. Hot shot down the line. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nolan Arenado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here's the first pitch.
Upstairs.
The 1-0. Knuckle curve stays high. It's 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Boy, nothing working for him at this point. It's 3-0.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. And the World Series will play in the Pacific Northwest. The Mariners are American League champions.
Well, congratulations to them as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
For my partners, Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Championship Series.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 7 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Astros, 3 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 41,168. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.